Hey, what up, manga fans? It's been quite a bit since my last video. Well, it was been a days away, 2 days now. At what point? This is a review of my last manga. Just each people trying to continue reviewing. Got shouted. I watched a bit of Bleach today. You know, up to the Grand Bishop story for the arc, which Ranma adapts. Which Ranma episode. Yeah, it goes up to episode 8. And after that episode 9 will focus on Dankanoji. Least favorite chapter. I just read multiple chapters and we did learn about some stuff in that one, but other than that, yeah. Because it's just that into one episode, because it doesn't really need to be a two-parter. It'll be on episode 9. Episode 10 through 12. No. 20 episodes. It just training for maybe 2 or so episodes. So episodes 10 through 18. I mean, yeah, there's a lot of chapters to adapt, so I might be wrong on that. But it depends. But I'll be pretty soon done with the first arc of Bleach anime. So there'll only be the Bleach arc in the manga, which will be releasing in March. So anyway, sorry. That's not what I'm going to talk about. I'll talk about another classic Shonen Jump series, Rurouni Kenshin, or in Japanese it was Rurouni Kenshin Meiji Swordsman Romantic Story. It's just got Rurouni Kenshin on the cover, but if you read the back, it does have the actual title, the other part of the title on the back. This is what it's called in Japan. Or some Western country also known as Samurai X. So, Rurouni Kenshin was a manga series written by Nobuhiro Watsuki and published in Weekly Shonen Jump back in the 1990s. Around 1994. I think, around 1994 or 1993. But it became around 1994, around the time Yu Yu Hakusho ended. The manga released in 1990. Yu Yu Hakusho released in 1990 and ran for over 100 so chapters. Nice. I assume it was 1994 because I do have an issue of Weekly Shonen Jump behind me. You can see it there. It's a spring issue from 1995. So, yeah, I even have a copy of the original Weekly Shonen Jump. Of course, it's a reprint for the 50th anniversary. I understand that. We'll be celebrating 60th anniversary in a few years. Oh God. The old. In my late 20s by then. And before I discuss this iconic series, Rurouni Kenshin was a very popular series, and it ended with the Jinchu arc in around the 1990s, I think. I don't know exactly years yeah, I don't even have all the volumes. It did end, but I don't see plenty of adaptations. An anime in the 90s, 2 OVAs, a movie covering the Kyoto arc, 5 live action movies adapting the entire manga. This is a book because I say 5 because 4 of those were adapting 2 specific arcs. The Kyoto arc split up into 2 movies, parts 2 and 3. Beginnings and origins, that's beginnings and end beginnings, location beginnings, location final chapter, or whatever it's called, adapt the Jinju arc. Specific elements of it, so, like the beginning origins begins. That's the flashback of the arc, which I'm curious to see more about why I actually get there. Not seen it. The original anime did not cover it, but the anime is probably about to get a remake in 2023, which is coming up, still airing its second season, adapting the Kyoto arc. And I got a more mixed reception on the anime, at least for the first season. Season 2 was a low bar, because a lot of the comedic faces and stuff made in the manga weren't exactly shown in the anime. But I have a theory for that. Most likely due to budget and time restraints, they couldn't do it, leaving it to be not adapted well. But one good thing about the remake is that it actually adapts the manga. It does the manga faithfully, no cuts, no skipping chapters, no breezing through them, like other anime remakes do. I mean, Sailor Moon and Tokyo Mew Mew technically in that, you get what I mean though. Because you know, like with Shuriken remake, the Hunter x Hunter remake, when they make remakes, they sometimes usually breeze through chapters just to get the stuff that weren't adapted. And just about, nobody, did you know Shuriken author Hiroyuki Takai was an assistant to Nobuhiro Watsuki, alongside another famous mangaka? I'm sure you may have heard his name before, Ichiro Oda. Yet two legendary mangaka worked under him. There's a whole thing. Because Oda worked under many different authors. There's a whole video about it too. Anyway, the manga did end in the 90s, but we see the sequel in the 2010s called the Hokkaido arc, currently being published in Jump Square. It focuses on Kenshin's kid. But of course, it's not available in English because Viz Media, the ones who published who did the English translations of the original manga, did not do it. And there's a good reason for that. As you know, Nobuhiro Watsuki is kind of a disgraced author by many fans. While we love Rurouni Kenshin, we don't love the author anymore. He's lost all respect for one stupid decision, having possessing CP. I'm not gonna say no for him, but you get what I mean. That's just disgusting. Granted, it's not as bad as Actage's author, but still disgusting. So it's kind of sad. Yeah, he's been allowed to continue his work. The 2023 anime actually did some bonus stories for 2 of its episodes. Well, one about a time when Kenshin did before he came back. I don't think I have that. It's not officially available on the Shonen Jump app. So I think they adapted that just for time, but did they really need to adapt the Kyoto arc too? Sorry, what a topic. So yeah, Watsuki is disgraced, and we probably won't get an official translation of the Hokkaido arc. So we probably won't ever get an official translation of the Hokkaido arc, which is kind of sad, but understandable. At least give fans a chance to experience a new story of Rurouni Kenshin. That's just about Yu Yu Hakusho seemed to a reference Rurouni Kenshin or something. I'm not sure if this is true in the manga, but in the anime adaptation by Studio Biro, during the first fight about fight of the tournament saga, the first round specifically, when it's Kurama's turn, because of some fins, he couldn't bite, and so the opponent gave him a cross-shaped scar on the cheek. Of course, it was this side, not this side. That could have been just reverse direction, though. I've watched the arc quite a bit. It's a good arc, though. I plan to rewatch the live-action adaptation. That's actually more familiar with the arc. Sorry, today I'm reviewing the Tokyo arc. So basically, the whole thing is split up into three big story arcs. The first one has the small arcs in between. Basically the introduction story, which goes the first 6 chapters. I think it's 6. Let me just check. I want to collect a lot more manga, but I can't. I don't even want to see what the Princess Tennis is like. Okay, in 6 chapters. Seven chapters. The first 7 chapters are just a bit of a introduction to the world and characters. We'll begin some more bigger story arcs a little bit later on. It's big in the arc itself, guys. So, without further ado, let's get into it. So, the story opens up in 19th century Japan. No, wait. Set during Meiji era Japan. We're introduced to our protagonist as he's just he's a Rurouni, which is a type of wanderer, I think. I think it's a translation of what Rurouni means in the manga. We just go and check. They don't have a translation for Rurouni for some reason. He says, I saw no travel, no destination. If you could explain what Rurouni means in the comments down below, I'll be grateful. Anyway, we just do Karo Kamiya. He ends up meeting Karo Kamiya, a listening station for someone called Hitakiri Batosai, a legendary killer from the help from the Meiji government. Help from the Meiji era. Listen, Otagi is just a humble one though, or a special type of sword called a Sakabato, which is a reverse blade sword. The 1996 anime just does some translations, just calling the character a wanderer and such. And so the dub gives him this whole type of phrases too. Basically, anyway, the protagonist's name is Kenshin Himura. He's 28. He doesn't look it. That's a bit of a running joke for the time it's brought up. Every time it's brought up, it's kind of a fun gag. Because he does not look it. He looks young. He looks younger than that. Oh, that. Kenshin. He comes after someone who claims to be the Batosai. Oh, the 90s anime calls him Batosai the Manslayer. Kenshin has a phrase he keeps saying, ooh! I don't know what that means. But the 90s anime English dub did not adapt that. Yeah, but the dub gave him his own way of speaking. Well, it's not in the English translation of the manga, but all translations of the translations of the story later down the line, they have those phrases. Even the remake. That just gets that kind of popular and engraved in pop culture. That just became engraved with cat people. That just become part of it. The reason Ko is acting precisely is because he claims to be a member of the Kamiya Dojo, the family's dojo. After that, Kenshin takes Kaoru back to her home. That's where we meet Kihei, who's lived with her for quite a while. Kaoru does not want that man to disgrace her father's swordship. He believes swords are there to protect people, not kill. Anyway, after some things, a fun gag, we discover so that this Batosai is actually the brother of Kihei, who wants the dojo for himself. Kihei wants the dojo as this matriarch. Well, Kenshin stops and defeats him. Really, he's actually the Hitakiri Batosai. But that makes him, and he's 28, so it's a fun little gag every time period. But we learn in the next arc he was actually pretty young when he started. When he bought a revolutionary. So anyway, after that, Kenshin has a staying at the dojo. Chapter 2 has a whole scuffle with a swordsman policeman, and we actually meet a very high powered man in the government who has respect for Kenshin. I don't know if he ever appears again. Someone looked like boy was him, but it turns out not to be. But chapter 3 is important because we're introduced to Nahigo and Yonjin, who ends up having forced him to steal for the Yakuza. His brother was a pro samurai, but he's dead. He has no family left. But Kenshin comes in to save him and makes it a member of the Kamiya Dojo. And he and Kaoru always butt heads. Now, another significant story is when we get another small story focusing on Kaoru's students, which did not get adapted in the 90s anime. And just that, chapters 2 and 3 were swapped around in the 90s anime. Yeah, episode 2 adapted chapter 3, and episode 3 adapted chapter 2. The remake, however, does that slightly different as well. It combines a bit of chapter 3 with chapter 2. You have Yahiko appear early. He set stuff. Yeah. I think what new anime adaptation of a pop manga could do when it's later down the run is add characters that did not appear in that specific point of the story. Case of like Bleach anime. Uru appears in episode 7, even though he doesn't even debut until the end of the Don Kyoji chapters. Yeah. In the Don Kyoji chapters. Yes. So it's pretty interesting. Add him a little early to give us more presence. And Naruto anime, where a lot of the characters we meet later, including Sasuke and Sakura, were added into the first episode as far as Naruto's class. I mean, scenes with them are kind of filler. There's different scenes with Ino. She does appear early on, but the other characters didn't appear until the Chunin exams arc. And after that, we get next two chapters. Chapters 5 and 6. Chapters 5 through 7. It introduces us to Sanosuke Sagara, former member of the Sekioto, or the Sekiho, an official army. Backstory appears illustrated by Kihei and his brother, Kenshin and Sanosuke in that fight. And With Kenshin coming on top. I'm just giving over a lot of details here, just for review. But if you want to see more details, just read the manga, pick up a physical copy, or read it on the Shonen Jump app. Now, there's even a remake manga called Restoration, which is a alternate it's a more of a reboot. It's an alternate story set. It's basically retelling the story of the first arc, but different. A whole different way of storytelling. Yeah, the movie even like the slight change that having Yahiko already be Kao's student at the start. We'll meet him with Kenshin. I do want to cover the movies when I can too, but I will probably cover the first movie once I rewatch the original anime. To prepare for it. Again, I probably won't get to it, but best. So I will watch all the movie to talk about it. So be sure to subscribe to my adaptation channel, Kaiser Station, where I do reviews on live action on adaptations of anime, like live action movies or series. I have 2 out on One Piece and Yu Yu Hakushow. I think I got a third one now. Did I review any other live action adaptation recently? No. I also plan to cover the Oshino Ko movie series, the 8-episode series, with a movie adapting the final arc, as it's called the final act. Okay. That confuses me. Right. After that, Kenshin. Right, our status quo said that Sanosuke is just a freeloader at the dojo. And the first event is a figure from the past. As Kenshin is being off against another. I actually do have the volume. I'm guessing there's like a pilot chapter for this manga. Like some manga start out with one shots, type of concept. I think this story in the volume might be that pilot chapter. There's a bit of a concept that gave us the more familiar character or something. But that's just a guess. Yeah, the manga is good. I just lost all respect for Watsky. I don't really care Richard Run or Rurouni Kenshin. They want to create another manga called Busa Renkin, which you can also read on the Shonen Jump app or watch the anime adaptation, which is not on Crunchyroll, but you can get on DVD here, UK. I cannot watch the original anime properly, especially because it's not available on home media here. It used to be on Crunchyroll itself and Funimation now, but not anymore. Bullshit, innit? And I was actually not prepared for the remake. I was literally catching up just prepared for the freaking remake. I never watched this original anime in Japanese. I was doing that for the first time. But nope, they had to remove it. Anyway, we catch up like another Hizukiri named Jinny, I think is what Jungi, I think his name was. You know, at this event, he ends up catching Carol to get Kenshin to revert back to his whole self. It does work, as Kenshin was willing to kill him. But Carol managed to snap him out of it. Carol managed to snap him out of it. And back to normal. Johnny ends up killing himself though. It's just kind of twisted and stuff. It's a whole point. Just read the manga. The next lyric story of it is the only Wabban story, as we're introduced to a young woman named Megumi, who's running away from a bunch of blind men named Kamyu, who has a group of elite warriors called the Only Wabban, led by Aoshi Shinomori. And just fact, when Aoshi first appeared, he had a slip back hairstyle. Well, he had a totally different hairstyle compared to what he had later on, especially later on in those chapters itself. Also, it's a common thing for when some characters appear early on. They have different looks compared to how they look later in line. It's a common thing you see in a lot of media, especially manga. Like, I don't know actually. I'm trying to think of characters that look different at the start but change the size later down the line. I don't really think of any right now. Oh, they were sort of one Dandanon. See, during the second arc during the third arc of the manga, the Sepoyan arc, one of the antagonists, the alien that works with Sepoyans, has a child. In the flashback, he looked exactly like him, but when the kid reappeared in in the Cursed House arc, he looked totally different. Again, with a redesign, the anime even keeps that design later down the line for that point in the story as well. You get what I mean? Oh, yes, it's something I can recall though. Anyway, Megumi was supposed to make opium, which ended up killing one of Sanoki's friends. And she's taken back to the mansion. Kenshin, Yahiko, and Sanosuke head off to rescue her. About each member is the only Wabon. And Kenshin has a base against Aoshi Shinomori himself. But Kenshin comes out on top. Because Kamyu betrays them but builds a powerful Gatling gun. But the only Wabon separate to prevent Aoshi from on the cost of their lives. As in other words, Kenshin beats him up. He's so tempted to kill him for his despicable nature. I love when Megumi wants to be a doctor. And she decides to live her dream. She only escapes and buries the heads of his former companions. Bound to beat them, which changes him a lot more as he becomes more cold-hearted. Keep that in mind. We will see this character again in the Kyoto arc. Another important. We get 3 small chapters focusing on Yahiko, as he stands up for a worker at a restaurant. I was looking for I can't remember. And you see even 3 chapters focused on Sanosuke a little bit later, where he runs into an old friend of the only one of the Sekihoto. The Sekihoto were a fake arm. It's I'm just gonna try my best to describe it briefly, but they weren't really a fake army. They'll claim that, so no loose ends and stuff. It's Captain Sagara, who Celsi took his name from, was beheaded. It's gruesome, okay? It was brief, but I had my best to describe it. Like, one more detail, just read the manga. It's good. Or watch the 2023 anime, which is still ongoing. That's in the Kyoto arc. And I assume the final arc, season 3, will be the temporary final season of the anime. I say temporary because the Kyoto arc still, because the Hokkaido arc is still ongoing. At the time of recording, it was on pause for a while after the CP thing came out. But they allowed him to resume the series. I do not know how good it is myself because I've not read it. Naomi Watsi is a talented writer, but not a good person. But as a CP, really. Jokes on him because Oda and Takai became more successful than him. Well, Oda became the most successful. Shaman can never see the live action adaptation. I do want to cover the animes. I also want to cover the manga. And he does have arcs, but they're kind of confusing. So, yeah. Anyway, Kenshin. Anyway, last important story of the arc. Again, ended up facing off against a guy named Raichuta. And he has a pupil. Only Yukino, I think. No, I don't remember his name. But Raichuta was chip again the whole time. He had his arm gets slashed. Goes to never behold a soul again. Kenshin defeats Raichuta. And as a young encouragement, the kids will recover once again and wear a real soul once again. So yeah, of course they came to Sanosuke the 3-chapter Sanosuke story, which goes on chapters 45 to 47. I didn't go much detail, I apologize, but you know me. But I say I love Rurouni Kenshin. It is a great series. I read the manga for the first time, was quite an experience. This is officially properly finished now. Next up is the Kyoto arc, which is going to be much longer. So, wish me luck. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. If you enjoy my content, please hit the thumbs up button. Want to see more, subscribe to the channel and look at your mail. I'll take always because I'll see you guys next time for more videos. Guys, jump out.